Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see you here. Today's session is one of the most important turning points in this course because it addresses the element that separates competent storytelling from serious literature, internal monologue. Up to this point, we have focused on structure, conflict, character motivation, and external action. All of that is essential, but none of it is enough on its own. A story becomes truly powerful not when things happen, but when those events leave irreversible marks inside the character. That inner transformation is what the reader remembers, and that transformation happens here. In this session, you will learn why internal monologue is not decoration, not emotional padding, and not a pause in the story. You will learn to use it as a narrative engine, a tool that drives meaning, reveals identity, and forces moral reckoning. Specifically, in this lesson, you will learn how internal monologue functions as psychological action, even when the character cannot move, speak, or act outwardly. You will learn how to anchor inner thoughts to physical sensation, so the monologue feels lived in rather than abstract. You will learn how to weave past, present, and future into a single internal flow, instead of treating memory as exposition. You will learn how moments of fear, guilt, silence, and moral compromise become the pressure points where identity is formed or destroyed. And most importantly, you will learn how to write internal monologue that creates irreversible change, so your character cannot return to who they were before this moment. This is the session where we stop asking, what happens next? And begin asking, what does this mean to the soul of the character? If you master what we covered today, you will not just write scenes, you will write chapters that haunt the reader because they reveal what a human being becomes when stripped of comfort, certainty, and control. Let's begin. Before we go any further, I want to be absolutely clear about one thing. Many writers misunderstand internal monologue because they confuse it with introspection. Introspection is passive. It observes. It comments. Internal monologue, when used professionally, is active. It collides with the story. It reshapes it from the inside. If plot is the skeleton of a novel and character is the muscle, then internal monologue is the nervous system. It is how the story feels pain. It is how it reacts before it moves. Without it, your narrative may function, but it will never truly live. This is why this session matters so deeply. In weak or amateur writing, internal monologue appears when the writer does not know what else to do. The story pauses, the character thinks, and nothing changes. In serious storytelling, the opposite is true. Internal monologue appears when the story has no safe way forward, when external action is blocked, when speech is dangerous, when choice is poisoned.